Friday evening, my favorite spot. I asked, you answered. Here comes the full room tour. So cleaning for today is done. It was time to relax and now we do the full room tour. Disclaimer, I need to clean the glass tomorrow, but just bear with me, and if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Let's have a look at some animals. Let's start with one of my favorites. This is a labyrinth het for Carl Snow. I just love this girl, such a beauty. In here with this very naturalistic enclosure with waterfall, a lot of live plants. We have our IMG. He's in shed right now, so don't want to mess with him. In here we have a beautiful VPI Super Sunglow Super Stripe. And in the back here we have a beautiful VPI IMG Super Stripe. He's just fresh out of shed. Just look at this dude. Such a beautiful animal. That head, like the golden pattern, the contrast with the brown pigments that coming from the IMG, just spectacular. And now I know we will get some people like, oh, boas are solitary creatures. You can't cohab them.
Blah 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 blah.
For sure, you can cohab boas. You have to read the animals and see if they are stressed out by that animal, then you shouldn't cohab them. But a lot of time, as long as the enclosure is big enough, it's no problem at all doing it. Here we have another very nice animal. Unfortunately, he's in shed. This is a VPI Snowglow male from 2018, proven breeder male. Very nice. Unfortunately, this year he didn't succeed because the female I had him paired with did slug out, but that's just the way it is, breeding boas. But such a nice animal. Here we have another example of cohab that works very well. Here we have a beautiful 2020 double het blood albino call, aka het red dragon. Such a nice colors in this one. Just look at that one. Hopefully she will be ready to go this season. And here we have the mother of some of our beautiful sun dragons this year. This is an albino motley het blood. She's born in 2016. And I call her Telma. Such a beauty, such a nice, beautiful animal. And here we have another beauty. This is an albino sterling, produced back in 2023. This is a male. This guy is actually sold and is going to France. Very nice example. This is one of my all-time favorites. 2023 Red Dragon Labyrinth. By the looks of it, he's about to go into shed again. Moving on, this is one I really like, but now she's in deep shed in blue. But this is an VPI Aztec Het Anery 2020. Another female that we will hopefully breed the upcoming season. And here we have another beautiful 2020 female. This is a Labyrinth Het VPI. Also that we are hoping to breed the upcoming season. And here we have another one that's about to go into shed actually. This is a VPI Labyrinth Jungle Het Anery. And this guy will be a first-time dad in just a week or two. Super nice animal. Just look at him. The labby eye. How can't you love the labby eye? Moving on, here we have our super hypo blood het albino, the sire of some of our beautiful sun dragons this year. I actually thought that he was just a hypo blood het albino when we bred him, but he proved to be super hypo. But such a spectacular animal. And here we have another albino sterling. This is a female that's also most likely a motley. And this girl will also be moving quite soon, I believe. Just have a look at this enclosure. At the moment is actually just a small male in here. I don't really know why I have it this way. But this is for all the people that say that you can't have live plants with big boas. Usually we had the female here that is about 2.5 meters. That's probably 8, maybe 9 feet, I think. But let's look for a male. And here we have him. He was hiding under the water bowl. This is a labyrinth motley, het snow on the call strain, and this is the dad of our Moonglow labyrinth litter. And hopefully maybe we will see another litter from him this year, but not quite sure about that so far. So then we continue. Here we also have more than one. Here we have our beautiful 2021 Superfire female. This is a morph I really like. It's something so special about the black eye. Superfire is a leucistic snake, so it's white with black eyes. Such a cool animals. Really like them, but I would really like to produce the VPI version with them, because then they actually have ruby red eyes. And I think they look super cool. But in here we also have a girl that's in shed at the moment. This is a Sunglow Key West het anery, also from 21. Super nice female that we look forward to breed too in the future. And this is by far our biggest enclosure. This one is measuring 2.2 meters by 1.8 meters. And we have our largest female in here. This is the girl that actually slugged out. She's quite thin now, but this is a big female. And apparently she looks to be a bit hungry, but it's no food now, lady. I call her Gramps. This girl is actually produced back in 2009 at VPI in Texas by Dave and Tracy Barker. Not sure I will breed her again. I think she will just be a happy retired girl that will live her life eating, having good time in her big enclosure. And here we have a beautiful Hypo IMG het Carl Snow. Beautiful animal. I really love the IMGs. And like it with the Hypo when they don't turn completely black. We had this girl paired up this season, but I actually think that she has reabsorbed her follicles or the small babies, because I'm not so sure about her being gravid anymore. But we'll see. Here's one that is definitely gravid, and she's due in like 1 or 2 weeks. She's been starting to stretch out and moving the babies further down to the tail. Unfortunately, she looks like she's been in deep shed too, and I think that's why she's soaking now. But super excited to see the babies from this girl. Another beautiful female that doesn't look like she will deliver this season. This is a Red Dragon female from 2019. Such a nice example of a Red Dragon. I can just say that Tim at Imperator Morphs, he really knows what he's doing when he's producing Red Dragons. And all of our lineage on animals, on the blood game at least, is from Tim, I believe. Here we have another IMG. This is an IMG het Snow. Just look at that iridescence. This girl has been a little bit with the food. She was on like a food strike for a little while, and then she started eating like crazy for a while, and now she's been a little bit picky with the food. I'm not sure, but super nice animal. Like, look at the iridescence. Just look how the light hit the scales and give us those rainbow colors. That's why we love IMG. Here we have a girl that did deliver this season, and I can just say that the babies from that litter is exceptionally nice. Much better than I would ever hoped for, and the odds are crazy because this is a hypo, double het, blood and albino, so aka het red dragon, and she was bred to a lipstick albino het blood, so it's het blood to het blood. So we should see about 25% babies being bloods. But to my calculation, we have about 45% of the babies being bloods. And the quality of the animals is just crazy, with the lipstick line from the dad influencing. And here we have our beautiful mama of our Moonglow litter. This is also a quite old girl. She's like 10 years old. Moonglow, and I just like how white she is. It's not this yellow crazy like a lot of Moonglows are. I really like it, and let's see if we can get it to focus. Chains. Just the eyes of her. Such a nice example. Call her Lady Moon, but usually just call her Lady. But very nice, super happy about this one. And just to show, this is a regular Moonglow from that litter after that female. And the same, just have a look of how white she is. So insane. Unfortunately for you guys that would like to have a nice Moonglow like this one is sold. And here's the fun part. I think a misconception is that we are a much larger breeder than we actually are. I actually do this as a hobby. I really enjoy keeping boas, breeding boas, producing living art, because that's what I believe that we are, as boa morph breeders are. We are creating living art, so we're kind of type of an artist, I would say. For sure we have plans to grow. I will show you here. Now there's a little bit chaos here in the room. This side, and we have like a couch in here, stuff like that. On that part we have plans to set up like maybe 6 more big enclosures, and we will fill up with a little bit more baby rack systems too. But enough talking, let's have a look at some of the holdbacks from this season. First we start off with this one. This is the Moonglow Labyrinth male. Such a spectacular animal. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Just, yeah. So happy to have produced this one. Such a nice one. This actually ain't a holdback. This is a female. She's in shed right now, so not looking her absolute best. This is a Moonglow Labyrinth Motley, and this girl actually is available. So if you want something super special, just shoot me a message and we'll discuss it. Here we actually have one that I think is even cooler than the Moonglow Labyrinth. This is a Sunglow Motley Labyrinth at Anery male, and I just freaking love the contrast, the colors, yeah, the look of him. This is living art. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Super happy with this one, and this guy is staying. Another holdback. This is a female Sunglow Labyrinth at Anery. I don't know if we can see it on camera how pink she is on the side. Just such a nice one too. And here's another holdback, Sunglow Labyrinth at Anery female. A little bit lighter pattern, but also so pink on the sides. I'm not sure if we're picking it up on camera, but drop a comment and let me know what you think. Moving away from Labyrinth, here we have such a beautiful Sun Dragon female. This is from the Hypomotley double het red dragon female I showed with the lipstick albino male. And this is what to believe to be lipstick Sun Dragon. We have some crazy coraling going on. And here we have a sister of her that also planned to keep. This one is a little bit lighter, but it actually looks like both of them are about to go into shed. So a little bit dull in the colors compared to how they look normally, but such a cool animals. Just have a look at this. This girl is so pink in person. This is a lipstick Sunglow. She's 66% het blood, but if this one ain't het blood, I don't know what. But no matter what, we plan to keep this one here. Just look at her. Look at the tail. I know I quite often speak about the tails, but yeah, I like super nice patterned tails. And here we have a very nice hypo blood het albino that we also plan to keep. We have a sister of her too that I was considering to keep too, but then I later on decided that we should list that animal. That's the biggest problem we have. We want to keep everything, and you can't keep everything, but sometimes it's so hard to let some animal go. Continue with the blood game. This is from the albino motley het blood and the super hypo blood het albino male. This is a Sun Dragon male. Also such a nice animal, and he will stay here. And here we have a Sun Dragon motley female that we also plan to keep. Just think they are super cool. We had another one of these, but that one is sold and is going to Finland. I believe that's all the animals we have and the holdbacks, but let's have a look at some of the available animals. We won't have a look at all, because then we will have to spend a lot of time, but let's have a look at some really nice ones. Here we have a beautiful red dragon female, born quite early 2023, and she's available. And here we have another super nice female from 2023. It's a sister of the red dragon. This is a lipstick albino het blood. Let's see if we can... Oh. Just amazing. Can't really wrap my head around that this one is still here. And while we're at it, why don't have a look at another sister of them. This is a blood het albino. Just look at that head. Such a serious color in this one. Super nice for your dragon projects. And speaking of tails, look at this. This is a VPI Snow, born super early in 2023. Really nice one. And just have a look at this Snow Glow male. I know some like the more yellow one, but I just love how clean this one is. Clean and white, such a cool one. And same look tail, super nice. And this guy is available. And another amazing creature. This is a Labyrinth, 100% het for red dragon. You have the crazy labby eyes, and just look at those sides. They are so saturated, pinky orange. Yeah, super nice one, super crazy. And this guy is available for you that want to make your own red dragon labyrinths. And here we have a super nice Hypo IMG male. He's 66% het for Spectre, so 66% het for VPI and 66% het for Black-Eyed Anery. No matter what, this is like freaking beautiful Hypo IMG if you ask me. Do you like the pattern? Drop a comment down below and let me know. And this guy is also available. And here we have a Sunglow Labyrinth Het Anery. Female, and this one is available. And if you rather would have a male, we have this Sunglow Labyrinth Het Anery. And here we have a freaking cool one, I think. This is a Hypo Motley Labyrinth. 100% het for Albino Call and Anery, so aka a het for Snow. Sorry, not available, but just have to show him. Anery Labyrinth Het Albino. Super nice one. Really hoping to produce more Anery Labyrinths in the future. Really like them. But speaking of Anery Labyrinths, we actually have this guy. This is an Anery Labyrinth Motley Het Albino. This guy was on hold, but for a couple of reasons the buyer couldn't fulfill their agreements, so this guy is available, but it's not uploaded to the availables on the website yet, but let me know. And there's also a female Anery Labyrinth Motley Het Albino available for the ones that would prefer a female. And here we have another super nice labyrinth. This is a Hypo Labyrinth, 100% het for Habanero. So this one is het for VPI and het for Leopard. And I can just say that seen to how the Habaneros look, the Habanero Labyrinth will be another planet. They will be so freaking nice. And here we have something that could go with that male. This is a VPI 100% het Leopard female, and she's available. And here we have a beautiful Labyrinth double het Snow on the call strain, so it's het for Albino and het for Anery. We have this female and we have a male. And both of these are available. And here we have a beautiful Hypo Jungle, 100% het for VPI and for Blood. I think this is something to up the blood game on the VPIs, because quite often they look quite dull, but I think with the added jungle, and especially with jungle and hypo in it, that will be super nice. So that female would go so nice along with this blood het VPI male. I think we could make some crazy babies with them. And again, just look at the tail. We actually did that today in all the larger tubs. We changed from paper to cocoa husk. So the cocoa husk is a little bit wet right now, but I think that it will be nice for them to get on paper, away from paper and on the substrate. But on the smaller racks for the smaller babies, I will still keep the paper because that keeps the humidity good enough in those tubs and super easy to track when they poo and everything. And here's another animal I can't really wrap my head around that it's still here. This is a beautiful ghost het VPI female from 2023. The pattern on this is super crazy and the colors, such a nice animal. And here we have a beautiful Hypo Labyrinth het VPI Snow Glow male, also from 2023. Again, the Labyrinth eye, it's something special about him. Sun Dragon female available. And here's another one. This one is actually even more crazy because she's very close to shed, but this one is like almost solid when she's fresh out of shed. Super nice. And if you would prefer male, we have this guy that is available. Another cool one, Sunglow Motley Het Blood male. Have both male and females available. Here we have a beautiful Hypoblood Het Albino female that's also looking that she's about to go into shed again. So I think that's it for today. If you want us to make a video with all the available animals, drop a comment down below and of course we can fix that then. But for now I think we're done. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and see you!